What problems are troubling you? What's frustrating you, bothering you, worrying you? Want solutions? Want answers? Welcome to Here We Come to Save the Day, hosted by David Adelson. This podcast is dedicated to solving everyday and global problems in an uplifting, fun, enjoyable way. There is a solution to whatever's troubling you. Ask your questions, and we'll do our best to give you practical, useful, workable solutions you can use starting today. Join us now with David's special guest experts who will share their own experiences, life lessons, and practical strategies for creating the life you long for. Start living your best life today, right now, with David Adelson and friends.
David Adelson here with Here We Come to Save the Day podcast, and brought to you by the Peace and Harmony Company, of which I'm one of the co-founders. We're here today to invite you, well-wishers of humanity, well-wishers of the world, to, step up. There are things that you can do with potentially great rewards to help bring about peace on a planet that so desperately both wants and deserves and needs peace and harmony in life. And we have spent basically the better part of our life, almost the entire life, devoted to creating programs and products that are quantum-infused and unified field-infused solutions to so many of the quandaries and the disharmonies that exist in the world today, to discontent. And we'd like to offer you a chance to help us spread these around. And these are all very simple, easy to use programs. Many of them are just MP3s or video programs that can be completely silent. Some have a little bit of words in the background. And we have, of course, our Peacemaker systems, Peacemaker 1000, which is a system, totally revamped system from our earlier ones, which were huge physical 55-inch TVs, 4-foot speakers, big amplifiers. Maybe we'll show you what some of our earlier systems are like in some of our other videos. But huge systems, and now we've boiled it down to incredibly powerful broadcast towers, quantum-infused, unified fields-infused broadcast towers of peace and harmony that can, our Peacemaker 10,000 will radiate to 10,000 people or 10 square miles around where it's located. And it's simply a brand new MacBook Air, 2020 MacBook Air, that we've transformed into this broadcast tower. So we don't use it as a computer anymore. It's a dedicated piece of equipment. We have the Peacemaker 14,000 for 14,000 people or 15,000 people, 15 square miles, and the Peacemaker 30,000 for 30,000 people or 30 square miles, whichever comes closer. And because population density, people need the harmony, they'll absorb that more than obviously in an open field, and that's what the difference is. So if you haven't experienced that, please go to Peace and Harmony peaceandharmonycompany.com, and there's a link on the homepage that'll take you to a free sample that you can try, and you can listen to results and see testimonials from people who have tried both the free sample and bigger versions. And right now our goal is to get these systems into as many homes and businesses and hospitals and prisons and basically everywhere in the world as quickly as possible to help reduce the fear and anxiety and tension that's kind of reverberating around all over the place, and also to help heal people. So we've come up with a list of 7 or 8 ways that you can help become a hero to us, a hero to the divine, to God, a hero to the world, by helping promote tools that actually create peace and harmony in the world. And I want to give credit to Maharishi Mahesh Yogi and the TM organization, TM Meditation, from where I was a TM teacher in the early 70s. I've been on faculty at Maharishi International University in Fairfield, Iowa, and it's through the knowledge that I gained through their fully accredited kindergarten through PhD programs. I have a couple masters from them. My undergraduate is from there, and it's there that I learned physics and quantified field theory, and it's there that I also learned about consciousness and the connection and the unification between the two. And it is the studies of what's called the Maharishi effect, which is when a group of people get together and practice the TM and TM advanced programs, TM City program, in large groups, that it reduces crime in the area, it improves the weather, it improves the economy, it reduces accidents. There are so many benefits. And it was based on that model that our peacemaker systems were designed. And the earlier versions of those, which were called smooth transition systems, the heaven machines that came out, we've gone through 5 or 6 iterations of that, and the newest ones are the most powerful and the most profound and the most cost-effective way to generate peace and harmony in the world. And it only takes one person to do it, and it takes, aside from opening the package, 5 minutes to set it up. Very simple. You open your laptop computer, you turn it on, you enter the password, which is peace, capital P, and everything is set to go. You just press the space bar to play it. One little other instruction, you click down in the program to select it to loop, so it keeps going, and that's it. Everything else is set up, and you just put it somewhere and let it run 24/7, and the effects are accumulative. As the longer it is in one place, the more density, the energy, the intelligence, the quality of peace and harmony and dissolving of stress and increase of love just starts radiating out further and further and further into the environment. And we have a sample that one can try, that anyone can try. You can also get the sample through Pure Light Audio, which is an app for Android and Apple. So those are things that you can get to try these programs, and we've literally created hundreds of solutions for all kinds of different discomforts that we can have, problems that we have, that are all designed to be completely effortless, take almost no time at all, and be very profound because they all work from that unified field or quantum field basis. So these are the type of programs that we've created, and people who have we've worked with and people have used them have noticed profound and significant results, sometimes within just a few moments, and sometimes the more it's run, the longer it is. So with some of these systems, we've had the benefits of the peacemaker systems is people in the upstairs apartment stopped stomping around all the time without ever being confronted. It just happened. People started to notice that as they approached the apartment building that they lived in, they were just feeling more peace. Other people noticed that 7 miles away from their house, using the bigger systems, they felt this cushion that had never been there before they used the system, and that and then once they passed that, they were in this protective sphere that was 7 miles away from their house. People have reported crime rate dropping in their neighborhood. People have reported averting forest fires, hurricanes, and tornadoes, and bosses stop yelling at them, more harmony at work, less bickering and squabbling and arguments within the family, to the point of someone can turn on the sample on a phone in their car, and within just a few minutes it settles down. And then if it turns off for some reason, the arguments start coming back up, and they just turn it right back on. We know people who have used it. The husband was noticing that the wife was getting more agitated. He just turned on the program on his phone, didn't tell her, was in his pocket, and she just settled down. And instead of a very frustrating evening for the two of them, they just had a very sweet, loving evening instead. So these are very powerful, incredibly easy to use. They're designed completely silent so that you can play them anywhere. You don't have to try them out. You just turn it on and let it play. There's no need to there's no benefit to watching the screen. It just plays in the background. People have used them on business calls or in business meetings where it just plays in the background on their laptop computer while they're working on their spreadsheet. And instead of the normal disharmony and bickering and disharmony between the different departments, that the meetings have gone completely smooth. And what we want to do is we want to get this quality of peace and harmony all worldwide. That's our goal, and we're asking for you to help us do that. Now, we have several ways, and I think you're really going to like number 5 and especially number 6. So I'm just going to start and tell you what you can do. So the first thing you can do is listen to the podcast. Here We Come to Save the Day is on all the podcast distribution sites, and go and listen to it and enjoy it. They all have harmonizing qualities running through it, healing qualities running through every episode. We talk to a lot of really significant people who are doing great, good things for the world. So listen to it, share it, rate it, give it 5 stars if you feel it's worth it. We love that. And subscribe to the podcast. So that's the first thing you can do of our 7 ways. The second is that you can post on social media about us. Post about the podcast, post about what we're doing, share links to our website, share your experiences with one or more of our programs or products. Let people know. Just post it anywhere. Number 3, buy and use our Peacemaker systems, which are what I just talked about, the big Peacemaker, 10,000, Peacemaker, 14,000, or 15,000, I forget which it is, and Peacemaker 30,000. You'd think I'd remember, but I forget things sometimes. Or some of the other solutions. Try it, use it, write a review on Peace and Harmony, peaceandharmonycompany.com, which is automatically shared on Facebook. Share your experiences on other social media. Tell others the benefit about what you've noticed. And here's one of the things about the Peacemaker systems is that they come with a guarantee. And the guarantee is that you will notice something significant within 3 days, or you ship it back to us. We pay for return shipping, and you get your full money back, and you just send it back in like new condition so that we can sell it to someone who does notice something. And that's it. These things are you don't have to wait a long time to find out if this is working for you. If you haven't noticed anything in 3 days, the first thing we're going to suggest is turn it off and watch what the next day or 2 is like. And if things have been okay and then suddenly things get bad and life becomes more of a struggle, turn it back on again. Experiment with it. But you'll know very quickly whether it's working for you or not. And if it's not working for you, which would surprise us, but sometimes people don't have those clear experiences, send it back. So there's no risk. So that was number 3, to buy and use that. And when you use it, any of these are going to have an effect bigger than your living room, bigger than, your office. It's going to go out and radiate into the environment, and the effects are cumulative. And the more systems out there, they as if network together to create a shield of peace and harmony around particular areas, and wherever it is, whether it's your apartment building or house or neighborhood or work. It's a way, for instance, that if you're in a high crime area, just one business having them, or better, several businesses having them, can reduce crime in that area. So we're very excited about that. It also reduces accidents. So that's number 3. Number 4 is you can become an affiliate, which on peaceandharmonyco.com, become an affiliate, and you can sell these programs and earn money. And the affiliate program for the for the Peacemaker programs are for every Peacemaker 10,000 that you inspire someone else to try and buy, you get $1,000. It's $2,000 for the Peacemaker 14,000, 15,000, and it's $3,000 for the Peacemaker 30,000. And all of these are on sale right now during this current world epidemic, pandemic, crisis, whatever you want to call it. As long as this is going on, we're going to sell our programs at significantly reduced rates. So that's number 4. Number 5 is, can you introduce us to JV partners, to influencers who can try it, and if they like it, can really be a loudspeaker for the benefits of these and can let people know that these exist. In this country, we have spent more than $600 billion every year for the last 15 years on military budget. And the question is, do you feel safe? And one of the first benefits that people notice with these programs is that they do feel safe. They feel safe and they feel well cared for and well taken care of by God, if you want to say it that way, or Lord Christ, or however. They just feel taken care of by something way bigger than themselves, which is a very huge and powerful benefit. Number 7 is offer these solutions to, and this is the one that I like the most right now because of the world situation. This is the one that I like the most right now because of the world situation, which is that we have programs that we can sell to police stations, hospitals, prisons, fire stations, first responder organizations. But here's the thing, and what these are is they can we can sell them, of course, the entire systems, but we also have digital files that someone can bring into these locations, to the police station, for instance, and if they have a PA system running through their facility or prison, they can run this silently in the background 24/7 and at no charge. Right now we're offering it for free, and when this current situation in the world shifts, we'll then come with, it's a moderate fee. I think it's something like $1 a prisoner a month if for a prison, or for the maximum number of people in a hospital or something. And if it's for a profit organization, I think it's double that. So it's very, very cost effective. But if you have influence, if you want to call the police station, the hospitals, a prison, a fire station, or any of these first responders, we will provide a script that you can call and offer it to them, and then we'll give you a program that you can load onto a thumb drive and bring it in and offer it to them. And all that we ask is that we can monitor what happens with it being there. We'd like, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 statistics of what the last 3 months have been, and then what happens when we're doing it. And we use that for our research, scientific research, to document the benefits. But right now we can give it to them for free. And if you would like to do that, you'd be a huge hero to them, to us, to the neighborhood, to the world. So we really encourage you to do that. Number 7 is just promote us anywhere and everywhere to everyone. Are you feeling tense? Are you feeling stressed? Hey, I'd like to tell you about something that I experienced. I'd like to recommend this to you. You can also make videos, testimonials that we can use on our site. Again, comments on our in the different social media for us, or especially on our website, on YouTube for the podcast. Rate us and give comments. And these are all huge things that can be done to really help bring this to the world. And I really want to point out, this is my life's work, and a lot of what we have done has been at great personal cost for more than half a century, and this is finally a time where we can do this, and we do offer these programs, and it's okay that there's a little money exchanged and we make a little money, and we'd like you to as well. So that's why we have the affiliate program, and we'd love to help you. And we would love to let you know that whatever you do for any of these, there will be benefits to you. You will be certainly a hero to us. You will receive blessings. You will receive, good karma, if you will. You become a hero. You'll receive love. You'll receive money. Again, it's if you end arguments in the family that's been having arguments for centuries. It seems like that sometimes, I know. And you're somebody who can just do something, in your room, and suddenly there's so much more harmony in the family, and the violence decreases, and abuses start dissipating in the home and in the neighborhood, and violence starts to decrease, that's hugely appreciated by God, by the divine, by everyone everywhere. So we really encourage you, and we love you, and we wish you all success. And if you have any questions about what you can do, or you want to, be a hero this way for peace and harmony for the world. If you want to be a hero this way for peace and harmony for the world, we encourage you to do it. We are forever grateful, and thank you. And contact us and let us know what you'd like to do or any ideas that you have, and let's move forward and bring forth a world of peace and harmony. So thank you, and have a great day, have a great evening, have a great night, and enjoy. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to another helpful, fun, and life-changing episode of Here We Come to Save the Day with David Adelson. To access the show notes and additional resources, go to herewecometosavetheday.com. If you've enjoyed the show and find it helpful and fun, please leave us a review and share with a friend. Tell us issues troubling you or questions you have. We're here to help you. That's what Here We Come to Save the Day is all about. Till next time.